Hello, my soul pride. Welcome back. This is going to be your weekly update for the soul pride energy. Okay, these are our general messages that are going to be coming through on what to expect and to go through for the next upcoming week. A reminder that time is an illusion. When these find you, it is meant for you at that time. If there is a message resonating, that message is for you. No matter how it applies into your life, who it applies to, it is meant for you to have, okay? As well, again, this is purely my own insights, my own intuition, my own life path and guidance that I am using to help to share with you guys to help find your way in through your paths, okay? I'm also going to become more gearing towards your actual guidance, your actual guide, your coach. So that's why I do this way, is so that you guys get that weekly coaching lesson. If you feel like this is resonating, if you feel like I'm actually contributing and helping in the insights that I'm sharing, I really do ask you guys, please help me to grow this pride. Help me to allow more opportunities to allow others to find the same success and the same insights and the same abilities that you found working with my information, so that way I can continue to help the whole entire pride, not just the few that are here. So that means that I need you guys to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I cannot keep stressing this enough until this place starts growing. I really do need that extra hand from the pride, the founding pride members, to help push this out, all right? So on that, let's go ahead and jump on in for the weekly messages. This is for the week after the Lion Portal, okay? So that was Sunday, the 8th of August, with the Lion Gate in the new moon energy of Leo. So it was a double Leo energy, double good luck, good opening doors, things along those lines. I mentioned all that in the previous week, so make sure if you feel like you're getting called to go back and check those, go do that. Anyway, let's go ahead, jump on in. This is Wild Valkyrie Healing, and I am Gwen, or DJ, okay? So, we have the endings. We've had the illumination. We've had the insight come through. We've decided to take the steps to create new, to find better opportunities, to get that energy and that excitement, that exuberance, and be able to take that passion of a youthful type spirit to go forward past the tower moment, past watching things fall down and crumble, knowing that you had to let go of this old mindset of poverty, of lacking. So example, like if you grew up in a time frame where things were really hard and you always had to scrape and you could never really eat, so your mindset is you still have to live that way, even though you may be actually really financially stable. Your mind still is thinking, no, see, we still can't eat like that because we're still in this section, when you're really not. It's just your mind hasn't accepted that because you haven't fully stopped to allow it to go, wait, I guess we really are past that, huh? You can actually eat, and it's okay. We don't have to only eat once a day. I don't have to live on ramen, things like that. There are other opportunities out there. It's moving past that mentality, that lacking, like, why am I never good enough? That lacking mentality. I don't know why I said that, but for somebody, that's where your mindset is. That's my empath intuition connection coming out. That higher information, that high priestess, that inner knowing, that intuition of pulling and calling you to quit it. Let that old thought, that old paradigm go. Let those old mentalities go. It's time to move forward. Quit sitting here hemming and hawing for those new opportunities, to have that symmetry, to be able to create and to solidify this new beginning. Luck is on your side, sweet peas. This is all good luck energy. This is the frog with the princess and the lily pads, which are not lily pads. These are actually 4-leaf clovers. That's your luck. That is the divine going, we are right here with you. We are walking this with you, you guys. We're here to help We're here to guide. We're here to guide. We're here to help you understand and to listen to yourself and your way of how to move forward. Because you're going to move forward. You're going to find this balance within yourself. Come on, focus. There we go. We're going to hop on this magic carpet ride. We're going to be illuminated by the moon to remind us that this is now the past. We are going forward. We are continuing forward for these new beginnings. With the creative understanding of creating the new. This is always about passions and creativity and things along those lines. This is that fire energy. This is that spark, that exuberance into life. This is moving forward. This is sitting on your own boat, not worrying about the old ship. You got your light on the front of that, and you're going to go forward. Dressed in the most beautifully luxurious dress that could be on this little tiny canoe. But it doesn't matter. You've got your path. You're being guided by the moon, and you're going forward. You made a wish. The divine has heard. They're going to bring that forward. Keep walking in the faith of knowing that. It's all about what this line portal was about, okay? Was to set those into intentions out into the divine, so they know exactly what it is you were trying to get to, so that way they can actually help you to achieve that. Okay, again, this is that lover's kiss. This is that love. This is divine love sending down the good luck with the ladybug, with the bird. Those are those messages from higher, and that love from the rose. You guys, you already know this. It's just a matter of continuing to believe, to make the steps and take the steps to create this, because they're not just going to hand this to you. Anytime we want to create something new, you're going to have to put your own energy into it. They're not just going to hand it at you. That's not the way life works, ever. It doesn't matter if it's 3D or metaphysical side, right? That's not how it works. You have to put some energy in to be able to receive back. What we give is what we get. If you're going full force in, they're going to give you full force back. If you're half button in, they're going to give you half butt back. Okay? It's the same concepts. This is that higher perception. This is knowing exactly what I just mentioned. You know you have to take this. You know you are going to have to work with the divine to create this new. But they're both going to bring that in. It's just still continuing to go forward. Because, babies, you're awakening. You understand this. This is that L times 2. This is knowledge. This is source. This is wisdom. This is wisdom that is coming through from the high priestess, from the L, from your inner knowing of your past. This is source. This is source knowledge. Think of this little face right here, because I had this epiphany last night with this deck. This is God. This is Allah. This is Buddha. This is the divine. This is higher source. That is the space. Okay, with that beautiful rainbow around them. This is how they look out to us. That grandfather wisdom. Okay, does not matter what religion you are in, does not matter what you call it. It is all still the same understanding. There is a higher power up there who is helping to guide us, and we are all one connected with this. This is what I mean when I talk about with people of all religions have a core foundation that is similar, if not exactly the same. When you cut out what man had transcribed into their own perceptions when they were writing these transcriptions, okay, because we can only operate at the level of perception we were at. So when somebody was writing this, if they were not truly connected in with that knowing of oneness, it's not going to come through right? Think about that one, for example, you go to, let's say, church, okay, and you get there and you're listening, but you're not really connecting with the pastor. Because the way the pastor is talking, you're like, no, no, that's not what that meant, right? That's that level of perception. It's where our mind is at that time, what we can process and what we are going to understand of it. So you could be above, you could be below somebody, and that's maybe why you guys are not connecting, is because you're not in that same level of knowing or working towards knowing. Okay? But this knowing and this working with the source and understanding all of this stuff. Well, it's actually not an owl. Ah, that's an ammonite. That is the spiral. That is, we're always moving in, we're always moving out. We are constantly moving in a spiral. Going in to reflect, coming back out with the knowledge. Going in to reflect, coming back out with the knowledge. See how that works? All right, so this knowing and this working within this understanding of we're always at levels of understanding and perceiving and changing and growing is going to put you into your roots of abundance. This is digging down into Gaia and her good energy and her nutrients and all of that stuff that she wants to help share with the world, to be able to heal the world, to be able to move forward and grow and create and grow within and be able to guide others how to honor, how to love not only themselves, but honor the knowing and the full realization. We've all been here before. We've all done this before. We've all walked these paths before in one way, shape, or form. But this knowing is what is going to be helping us to push forward, how to help create and to heal society. Think about even 50 years ago. We were still really closed-minded on the mindset of the metaphysical, of the esoterics. Okay, but in 50 years, here we are, 2021, and you see this like high bloom of the awakened finally coming out. We're all finally starting to speak. We're all starting to show ourselves, okay? I'm 41. So I still remember growing up and watching people look at people who were operated a little differently outside the box, and we're like, oh, they're the crazy cuckoo ones, right? When in reality, they weren't. They're the awakened ones. They were there starting to push, starting to help to guide the rest of us to be able to finally step into these realms so we can, again, continue on and on and on. Because as we, as a society, we as the light workers, as the shadow workers, as the shamans, any and all of those type of things, life coaches, all of that, that is our path, is to help to guide the rest who want to awaken in ways and how to awaken. The easiest pass. Now, granted, when we give you those, it's still your choice which way you're going to go, because you have free will. That's all of us. We all get free will. Yes, indeed. Divine masculine, divine feminine. That's that twin energy. That is that love. That is that knowing. That is that I am complete within myself, let alone the love within the world. Okay? This is amazing. This right here tops the cake. This tells all of us right here, right now, we are exactly where we need to be. We are doing exactly what we're supposed to be doing right now. We are walking within our actual soul purpose and our soul path. So now it's time to embrace that from that message. Allow these new beginnings to start forming, so that way we can continue to heal and guide and open more minds, so that way as we age, as we transcend back out of the world in the physical plane, we're still always going to be here. Okay, that's just that soul knowledge. We're always going to be here. But when we transcend out of the body and we go back into the esoteric side of it, of that energy field, okay, then we know that we have made an impact. We know that we have done what we could. We touched the lives we could to help to awaken them, so they can continue on, to continue to bring this consciousness and then this awareness of how we need to operate within the world, how we're actually supposed to be living, not following the old patriarchal, we're living in a box mindset, because it's been proven time and time and time again. It doesn't work for all of us. Not all of us are meant to do that. And it's not fair to put everybody in a box. That is what? Imprisonment. That is what? Containing. That is what? Controlling the mass. Waking up. Start to think with your own mind. That's why you have a mind. That's why you are supposed to awaken. You are meant to think and believe and follow your own path. You are not supposed to live in this little box. That's not what the world is here to do. We're actually supposed to go out and live and fall down and scrape our knees and, go just scream in the middle of the forest or dive off the cliff, go scuba dive. We're supposed to be able to live in the paradigm that we're in right now, this control of we get up, we go to work, and we go back to bed. Some people, they're totally okay with that. Most of us, our inner soul is going, no, there's so much more. There's so much more I want to do. There's so much more I want to see. There's so much more I want to be a part of. That is not just my voice. That is the pride. That is all of the awakened going, enough is enough. No more control. No more of this nonsense. No more of stealing away from Mother Earth. No more stealing away these souls and trying to contain them because you think you need to control it. So, on that note, my sweet ones, I'm going to go ahead and let you go because I could ramble on about this part forever. This is like part of exactly who I am and what my voice is supposed to do. But anyway, I hope this helps. I hope this awakes you guys understand a little bit more what we mean about awakening and all that within the spiritual. Again, any questions, any more that you would like insight into, if you really are vibing and you're like, no, I really want you to guide me, please feel free to reach out. Let's talk about that. Let's help this pride grow. Let's help fix and become and do better. All right? I'm going to send you all the strength and the courage and the love and the support and the nurturing that you need while you walk these paths. Much love and light. One was. I'll see you later, Pride.